Hey y'all! So today I'm going to be doing a first impression look video with the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Honey. I hauled this like a month ago and I have not opened it, I have not touched it. I've been waiting to film this video, so I'm so excited. But really quickly, I mean, the packaging on this, the box, I love it. The honey is like textured and it's kind of see-through to where it actually looks like honey. I really love the packaging. I love hexagons. I don't know why, but I love hexagons and I love yellow. So I love this packaging. Okay. So cute. This is what the box looks like. And it's pretty much the same exact thing. I love the pink lips, the honey. Again, like it's just, I love the packaging on this. And so here's what the palette looks like. And let's see if it smells like honey. It smells like peanut butter. Maybe with a hint of honey. Maybe just a hint, but okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my makeup and we're gonna talk about what I think as we're doing it. So I've already applied my primer and I'm gonna go ahead and set my lid with this light shade right here. Oh my gosh, look at the little toast. That is so cute. It does have a mirror, which is awesome. So I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm gonna set my lid with creamed honey. That's that first shade. It looks matte on camera. Let's zoom in. It looks matte on camera, but it has a little bit of glitter, so we'll see if it shows up on the lids like glitter. Okay, so on the lid, it's matte, but there are just like a few chunks of glitter. It's kind of weird. I don't like glitter. I don't like chunky glitter on my eyeshadow, but it's blending in fine. I mean, as you can see, it's pigmented, it's blending in fine. There's nothing, there's nothing wrong with this shade. It's just that it has some glitter, but it's not like consistent chunks of glitter. Can y'all see? It's not consistent chunks of glitter, but it's just a little bit of glitter. So I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other eye. So our primer is set with that all over lid shade, and I am going to go in with, I'm going to take peanut butter. And I'm just going to put that in my crease. Okay, I like this shade. It's pigmented. I hope y'all can see. It's easy to blend. It's subtle. I don't have an issue with it blending. Okay, so we have our crease shade, and I kind of want to take this color right here, Feeling Nutty, or Feelin' Nutty, and I'm going to put that in the same area just because I want to see how it applies. If you compare the two, it's just a hair darker and a little bit more yellow than peanut butter. Peanut butter is like a little bit more warm, I guess, but I just want to see what this color applies to the eyes like. So as you can see, I'm just putting it on the tiny outer corner of my eye and just bringing it into the crease. I like it. I'm not having any issues with that color either. Okay, so we have the basics of our eye. done. Super easy. I like it so far. I think I'm going to take Bee's Knees. And again, this color looks like it has a little bit of gold glitter, so we'll see how I like it. I'm going to apply it with this flat brush. I'm just going to put this on the outer part of my eye for some dark definition. I'm surprised by how many mattes there are in this palette. Okay, that's pigmented. On the eye, even though in the pan you see the gold glitter, it doesn't come up super crazy on your eye. Kind of like that first shade. It's weird. It's like a matte, but it has glitter. Like, I wouldn't consider this a shimmer at all. And you can see some of the glitter, but it's not like a glittery eyeshadow, if that makes sense. And that's pigmented. I like it. It wasn't very hard to blend out either. So again, once I blend, I lose a little bit of that like intense orangey brown color. So I'm just gonna relayer it. And then blend just one more time. I don't know what I want to use for my lid color. I think I'm gonna use Honey Brittle. So I don't mind this, but when you pick up the eyeshadow, it's a little powdery and there's a lot of fallout, but that tends to happen with more pigmented shades. So I don't have an issue with it. So I don't mind that shade. It's kind of like a pink nude color. Sorry about lighting. I like that color. It's kind of like a pink color. It's smooth and easy to apply. I did have to do a couple layers to get it, you know, like the full color, but it's not bad. Let's blend a little bit. For my inner corner highlight, I think I'm gonna go in with Queen Bee. I really like this look so far. It's so easy and like blown out, but everything has been super easy to blend. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back in. I want to highlight my brow bone. I'm gonna go and take the first shade that we used to set our primer. Okay, and then for my liner, I am going to try out the dark shade. So I'm going to use Going Nuts. It's the darkest shade in the palette. Decently pigmented. You can definitely see it. I'm not sure how this would look, you know, in the outer corner, really heavily smoking it out, because I'm not sure how well it blends, but for lining, it's okay. Okay, so that wasn't bad. Here is pretty much the overall look. It's so easy. I feel like this palette is good for natural looks, maybe not super intense dramatic looks, but I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna finish my eyeliner on this side, I'm gonna do my face makeup, and then we'll come back, finish the eyes, and then we'll talk a little bit more about this palette. Okay, so I know I said I would do my face makeup and then come back and do my eyes, but I ended up just finishing them, so here's what the final look looks like. I didn't really add too much more. All I did was put peanut butter on my lower lash line. And then I just used my ColourPop eyeliner and Mr. Bing on my waterline. And then obviously I put mascara on. So overall, I guess let's talk about the palette. So I like this, I really do. I love the packaging, and I pretty much used every single color except for Be Sweet and Honey Buns. So I didn't use this yellow color, and I didn't use this middle color. The eyeshadows were really easy to blend. I mean, this look isn't, it's not super dimensional. It's really blown out, it's subtle smoky, it's nice and warm, but it's not super dimensional. So I think that this palette is good for natural looks. Obviously, this isn't natural because I'm wearing makeup, but you know what I mean? I don't think you're gonna get like really intense, super smoky eyes with this. You could use this darkest shade, Going Nuts, but that's about the extent of it. So if you're wanting like a palette that can do it all, I don't think this is it. But if you're wanting just an everyday palette, easy to blend, basically just slap it on your eyes, blend it, and you're good to go, I think you will like this. It's very, very warm though. I love warm eyeshadows so much, but if you don't like these orangey brown colors, I wouldn't go for it. But I really like this. So I'm really happy I got this. I definitely think it's worth the money. These little palettes aren't that expensive at all. They're about, I think $35, $36 from what I can remember. But I'm happy with this. I'm glad I got it. But before we end, I kind of want to just show you a comparison of both of these. So here's the peanut butter and honey, here's the peanut butter and jelly. Because if you have one, do you need the other? That's kind of the question. No, kind of the question here. Okay, so as you can tell, they're very similar. The peanut butter and honey has a pop of yellow. The peanut butter and jelly has that pop of purple. But you still get cream colors. You get the same peanut butter shade. You get, oh, they're magnetic. Okay, you get that warm coppery color. And this one, Peanut Brittle, this is the peanut butter and jelly. Peanut Brittle is a really pretty copper shimmer. This one, Bee's Knees, is, or not copper, it's like red copper, is more matte but it has glitter. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you swatches of the peanut butter and honey on this one and the peanut butter and jelly on this one, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you which ones are similar. Okay, so here are swatches. Again, this one is peanut butter and honey, this one is peanut butter and jelly. And as you can see, they're very, very similar. I don't know, no. So this is peanut butter and jelly. This is peanut butter and honey. I don't know if I should talk like this or not, but looking at my hands, obviously the peanut butter shade is the same. Let's see, Bee's Knees and Peanut Brittle, and really also Nuts About You. So the reddish orange brown color here is pretty much similar to this one and this one from the peanut butter and jelly. So I feel like the main difference between them is obviously the honey has a pop of yellow, obviously the peanut butter and jelly has a pop of purple. Even the dark shade, Going Nuts versus Jammin', the darkest shade here, Going Nuts, versus the darkest shade here, Jammin'. I mean, honestly, swatched up, you don't need both. But if I'm looking at my hands together, I feel like they kind of complement each other, but again, I don't think you need both. I don't know which one I like more. I like them both. I stuttered. I know people have been, I think there have been some negative reviews, but at least in the palette I got, pretty much they blended super easy. When I was swatching them with my finger, Going Nuts was a little bit drier than the rest, but I mean, they blended really nicely. And for me, if I just do hand swatches, that's not gonna make me either, like, if I already bought the palette, it's not gonna make me keep the palette first, like, based on hand swatches, or return it. I have to try them on my eyes. And when I did try them on my eyes, it was fine. So I don't know how else I can say it, but I really like the peanut butter and honey. I really do. I love the packaging. I love the packaging more on the peanut butter and honey because, again, I love yellow and I love hexagons. But they're both so cute. I mean, if you're a makeup lover like me and you love Too Faced, I mean, granted, sometimes I love Too Faced a ton, but sometimes they put out really inconsistent eyeshadows. But for the most part, I love their eyeshadows. And so if you're like a makeup collector like me, then you might want both of these. I love these little palettes that Too Faced has. But yeah, I just think they're so cute. So again, just make sure if you are wanting this, you like warm colors, you're not going for something like mega dramatic, you aren't getting a palette that can do it all, because while I can create this look, I don't really see much versatility in other looks that I could create. You know, I could get a pop of yellow, I again could make it a little bit deeper in the outer V, but it's gonna be pretty much the same look every time. But I mean, it's kind of just up to you. If you're a creature of habit and you always do your makeup one way and you love these colors, go for it. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. Here are the swatches again. Again, peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter and honey. They're so similar, but I like them both, and it's just, they're so cute. So that's it for my video. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later. Bye.